Greg Siems. It's me, Sam I am. Jeepers. You know, I'm always the guy that's wanting to be funny. But honestly, every time I think about you, I just want to cry. No, not because it's a painful memory. In fact, just the opposite. It's because of the incredible memories that I have with you. You know, it's been over 35 years, Greg, that you've been a part of my life. I think of all kinds of unbelievable memories. Remember the time we, with St. Louis Evangelistic Association, we got in your parents' motorhome and drove to Fresno with my brand new suits and stood there trying to make connections with pastors at the Pastors Conference. In ministry, you've always been there for me. You were the earliest one that supported me both financially and prayer. Remember the unbelievable prayer meetings that we used to have, the unbelievable discussions about the Bible, and remember times you come over to the house, it was always dinner time. You know, I had to bring this up. It didn't matter what time we sat down for dinner. It could be 5 o'clock, it could be 10 o'clock, it could be midnight, it could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When we sat down at the table, there was a knock on the door, and it was Greg Siems. I always thought you must have been waiting outside the window and when you smelled it. But of course, that was always good because then you could eat the tuna casserole that I wouldn't eat and vegetables that I wouldn't eat. So it was always good. But you've always been a part of our family life and everything. And then I remember when I took you down to the airport to leave for your honeymoon. We were in your brand new Volvo, and I was going to drive it for a week while you were gone. And I remember you telling me sternly, don't lock the keys in the car. This is the newfangled thing. It's theft-proof. You can't break into it. And sure enough, when I came back from dropping you off at the airport, I went out to the parking of the car, and I'd locked the keys in the car. But I got it open. And I just think of so many memories. But Greg, you know what the greatest memory is that, you know, my life is about ministry and people, and I've done lots of different things. I do lots of funerals and weddings and baptisms, and I just, you know, regular pastoral stuff, all kinds of things. But my life, you know, is really about people, investing one-on-one in people's lives. And Greg, you're the reason for that. You're where it all started. Remember that party? That youth party that I got up and interrupted everybody's fun and made this big stern speech where I said, I'm just looking for one guy that would be a fat Christian, faithful, available, and teachable. And I said, if God could find that guy and bring him into my life, I'll invest my life in him, and I believe God will do incredible things through his life. And you came up to me afterwards when everybody else was all upset with me for breaking up the party. You came up and said, I think I'm that guy. And I didn't know who you were. I didn't trust it. I said, yeah, really. And but little did I know you were going to be above and beyond that guy. And instead of me being the teacher, you were the teacher, because you taught me so much. You challenged me. You didn't take what I said at face value. You forced me to dig deep. And you're the reason why my passion today for the Bible is that I don't want to make it say less than it says or more than it says. I just want to let it speak for itself. You caused me to tear down everything I believed about the Bible and put it back together again with a new passion. And I trust it with my life. And Greg, you're the reason why I believe every word of that book, and I know it just in the depth of my being. Greg, the lives that God's used me to touch and to invest in, you're a part of that. You're my partner. You've been there. Lives that are changed. Greg, that's because of you. You're my friend. You're my brother. Donna, you know you too, and the whole family. But Greg, I thank God for you more than you'll ever know. I don't see you very often, but when we're there, we connect instantly because you're my blood, and I thank you for that. Happy birthday.